Okay, so this is a reading. This is a reading. It's not really a reading. It's a video. It's a short video. So I'm interested in the energy of, I was going to say colors, interested in the energy of countries, natal charts of countries. And I've done a few videos about that and what I feel and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, take it with a grain of salt because, I mean, like, we can all be very inaccurate with this shit. So I don't ever claim to be like, yeah, like, I just fucking know. I know it's going to happen. You know, I tell people I feel things and then, like, either they come true or not. So it is what it is. So a few months ago, I think I did a video about Guyana and Jim Jones, and it was around Halloween. So it was like a veil, thin veil type shit. And so I like talked about that spiritually. Now this video, I don't know if this is Jamaica or not, but I have a feeling that somewhere, I feel like it's somewhere where like agricultural is like a big thing. Like, so in my mind, this is what I saw, and hopefully I can keep this short because I've done like 5 videos at like 30 minutes for like another channel. So abstractionist people, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk anymore like outside of like after this video. So I'm going to try and explain it as concisely as possible. So in my mind's eye, like I watch a video about like somebody repatriating or like going back to Jamaica and stuff like that, and I watch it from time to time because I like watching why people move back and do stuff, because I feel like immigration and repatriation and all that kind of shit is an energetic, like, it's an energetic process, and like it can yield energetic healing for people, particularly when they go back to where they were born, or they're culturally like linked to, and it does yield like an energetic type of healing and response within people. And I think that it's important to go back where you come from if you can, if all possible. It may be offensive, but I kind of feel like you can sense when people would be happier back where they used to be and culture where they used to be. And I think that people take that the wrong way as like xenophobia when people say go back where you come from, because it could be, but like for me, I feel like if you energetically just know you aren't aligned where you are and you want to go back, like, unless it's like dead ass dangerous, go back. There's no point in spending the next 20 years of your life suffering, you know? Be smart about it, but go back. Like, because I feel like sometimes people miss the get off. They miss the exit of their healing by like staying somewhere that they don't want to be. And I think place and location and astrocartography, which I really want to get into, at least get a reading for, like, God, is really important. It's really, really, really important. And so I watch videos like of different cultures and stuff like that, going back to where they like come from, where they live, and it's really nice. But it's a healing process, and a lot of the people that go back seem to have like a really bad experience, and they have to heal from a lot of shit that comes from their communities. And so, yeah, like I think that it's important. But anyway, this vision I had, I went to the Popeyes today, and I think the people in there are like all like Caribbean. And the reason why like I was saying this is because when I came out and I was driving, I was sitting in my car to kind of like decompress and like drink the soda and stuff like that. I kind of like felt like energetically, like in my mind, I started to like feel stuff, and in my mind's eye, I saw birds overhead flying, like birds overhead, but like as a warning signal. And like I remember somebody having a story with birds, like IG story with birds and stuff like that, but it wasn't like the birds were the symbol, because I felt illness from the birds. But like birds, because I know everybody's talking about avian flu and the eggs and shit like that, that's not what it was. But it was like a warning, and the warning felt like agricultural, and it felt like it would devastate a lot of people who worked in agricultural. And like in my mind's eye, I like saw someone like crying because like I guess whatever harvest they were gonna have was like not successful, or they didn't get as much, or like the land was devastated. It feels like an ecological like disastrous event, but like not on such a large scale that like it's overcome, but it's like this locale seems very small and easily overwhelmed. And that's what I'm saying. It's a really small place. It's a small place. Like it's very important to the people there, but I feel like it ecologically makes a small dent. Like not ecologically, energetically, it feels like it doesn't make a huge dent. And it may not be. It may be like on international scales, nobody like knows about it as much, or something like that. Like it's just something about that like I'm just like I don't know. And I just was like, what is this? It felt like an ecological disaster. One thing I also came up with when I was like thinking about it is like Pisces in the 4th house. I don't know why you guys would be ecological, like I don't want to say saviors, but ecological like fighters or something like that. Environmental fighters, environmentalists, and would be really good at it for some reason. I don't know. Like there's something about Pisces 4th house people that could maybe energetically deal with what that's with us talking about. And the North Node is in Pisces right now, so like I don't know. Like we got to do a video about that separately, but like that also came up. But like what I was getting was like it wasn't like, it felt like it was like some sort of like, one, it felt like it was a bunch of trash. So I don't know if the water system, the water quality around this place like sucks. Like cause I just see floating trash like in my mind. Like I see floating trash like on the shore, and I don't know if it's like messing up like the ecological, like what the environment can eat. You know, like animals and stuff like that eating like plastic and shit like that. Like I don't know if it's that. I don't feel that, but I sense that is a part. That's an issue. So there's some place going through this that has significant water, where like water is very important. Like it's more than everybody, but water is very important. Either like they're surrounded by water, so they're an island, or water is just very important, and it's very important that the water stays clean where they are. Like it's just something about that. Like they need to have clean water. Not like it's just, and I don't know if there's an ecological disaster going to happen where there's like sewage or there's trash or there's something, but clean water is like important in this thing. It's not the main thing that I got. The main thing I got is that there's some ecological disaster, agricultural disaster with something. And that's something, I don't know what it is. Could be wheat. It could be it's something that gets attacked by bugs or something like that. And it's something that is an ingredient in like something. So it's not like the main thing. It's not the only thing that goes into it. So in my mind, I see bread. So it's not the eggs. That's not the bird thing, and the egg thing is not my focus. It's like some of the other ingredients, like the baking soda or baking powder, whatever goes in the bread. I don't fucking know. Like the flour and stuff like that. It's something about those ingredients, like the things that make those ingredients, like something feels contaminated about that. And I don't know what that means. And I also was getting like a bug that like destroys it. I was thinking of like aphids or whatever, but like I don't know, like I don't know. Yeah, like I was just so, I was like so like, oh my god. But I just, you know, I was so confused because I didn't know. I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. I just don't know. And I don't know. But that's basically kind of how I feel about that. So I don't know where it is. I don't know who it is. I don't know what country. I get the feeling it is like a Caribbean island, and I feel like the Caribbean is going to undergo some changes. I do feel like also though, like I said, the French speaking world and the Spanish speaking world are going to like get shaken up. I do think by extension the Caribbean world is going to, because I think that Pluto in Pisces is going to bring about like a lot of changes. It is going to change them. So by the time Pluto goes into Pisces, a lot of the Caribbean places, they're going to have to deal with ecological disasters. It could be also they have to deal with a lot of drownings and deaths, and prevention. Also, maternal health may become very important in terms of like in amniotic, is that what we call it? Embryonic fluids? Amniotic fluids. A lot of their people are going to be from the water. They're going to be from the water. So they're going to have a lot of like leaders who love the water, drink the water, or what like water. And they could be born during ecological disasters with water. I don't feel hurricanes types. I just feel like ecological disasters where like we should have been doing better with like the piping and the sewage and the fish and the this and that. So I wouldn't be surprised in the next 20 years that a lot of their prominent politicians have like water placements, particularly like maybe Pisces placements, and they could be pretty young, but they could all have some sort of you'll find that like they have a lot of swimmers, or they used to be swimmers a lot or something like that. They could do a lot of research with marine life or some shit like that. Like I think the Caribbean by Pisces, Pluto and Pisces, the Caribbean may be like really affected. Definitely, like I said, Haiti. I think Haiti will be, they'll kick it off. They need to worry about firearms. Firearms. They may need to. I think they need to worry about that. Volcanic activity is one. Firearms, like violence with guns and shit like that. Like obviously, like stuff like that. But like fiery tempers and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. I just feel like I think it's an island. So we'll have to see in the next few months what happens. I just feel like it's something that goes into another product and makes up that product. It's its own thing, right? Like, flour is its own thing, but when it's combined with other things, it helps to make like something else. Like that's what it is. But whatever it is has like some sort of like parasite or just like bug that like is attacking it, and I don't know if like because of this water supply it like grows this bacteria or this bug or whatever, it allows it to grow like better and strain resistant, or it just feels like a whole ecological area dies because it has not been tended to well. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.